We got a ton of new Star Trek Picard news for Season 3. The third season, set for a 2023 release date, will feature the entire TNG cast returning for one last go in what writers are saying will be like the 8th season of The Next Generation.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
This included fantastic reveals of the cast. Despite my heavy opposition to the first 2 seasons of Picard, I was roped in with these reveals. Like a bad ex, I can't seem to pull away. Star Trek Picard is like watching Michael Jordan return from retirement. No, the other time. Like, yeah, it's great seeing him. There's some cool moments, but let's wrap this shit up.
If you're doing it, stop it. Get some help.
The reveal included a brief teaser of some out-of-context quotes.
Those days on the Enterprise made me a better man, a better father, a better friend.
As well as some clues and hints from the show's new showrunner, Terry Matalas. While I have heavy reservations about this show, mainly because the first 2 seasons cost me several years of my life,
an unmitigated disaster.
I have a few thoughts on how the season can actually be pretty successful. First off, let's not waste any damn time on the entire season with Picard trying to gather the troops. We saw this with Season 1 with him establishing this new crew, the same crew that we all saw depart in Season 2. Let's give the fans what they want, the crew together from as soon as you possibly can. A lot of rumors have been swirling around about the new villain of the season. Matalas has taken to Twitter to talk about the villain being a woman, one that isn't Sela returning.
My name is Commander Sela.
Sorry if you were looking for that return. The interweb's favorite person, Alex Kurtzman, went on the record to say that Wrath of Khan is a major touchstone for the series, with a Khan-esque baddie, one that is female that will pose a major threat to the show. So it is fair to say that this character will have some sort of deep-rooted connection to Picard or the crew, but at this time, that isn't really solid. I do hope the show learns from its failures in Season 1 and Season 2 and keeps the plot restricted to a more personal approach. I cannot take another galaxy-wide cataclysmic event to be solved in the last 10 minutes of the series. Please do not do that. A new Trek hater of sorts and internet geek, Robert Meyer Burnett, took to Twitter to mention that he gathered a lot of insider details regarding the third season of the show. He stated this was Star Trek's Top Gun Maverick, a season that will be so good, so emotional, and the best Star Trek has ever been. While I can't necessarily say I've ever been a fan of Burnett, he is a pretty established new Trek hater, and hearing him say this could mean a pretty decent thing for the series. While Picard has really floundered in its meaning for the series, I do hope it shapes around our heroes growing old. At this point, I think they all deserve to ride off in the sunset with happiness, and I'm hoping that mention of Top Gun Maverick is pointing to that. No offense to this wonderful cast and crew, but nobody's wanting to see a group of 60-plus-year-olds do action schlock for the sake of doing so. So please stay relevant to what this is. Tell a character-driven story and don't fall into action cliche for the hell of it. As for what I really don't want to see, for the love of God, please stop with the Borg. Even the mention of Borg in Picard Season 3 might make me vomit in anger. Picard has a major Joker problem. Batman has this vast world, and we just focus on the Joker. I get it, he's a great villain, but we have this entire rogue gallery. Star Trek, same issue. We have yet to really focus on any other great villains and continuously go to the same well. I really hope the adversary for the season has a proper motive, and one that isn't reliant on them being the Borg. Finally, and this is pretty generalized, please don't ruin these characters. Picard became a robot, but that pretty much became undone in Season 2.
An unmitigated disaster.
It was skipped around, sometimes jokingly mentioned, and that was it. I understand ruined has a different definition for everyone, and some people will be just happy to see these characters back in character, but these are legacy characters. What we do going forward will be remembered forever. Let's not try and make everyone into a robot or just kill them off for the sake of it. It's just something to think about, but what do I know?
What are you?
An idiot sandwich.
If you want to hear me rant more about Picard, click this video right here, and I'll see you on the next video.